The people's servant Kwame Duncan waha. Professor Smart Sapon waha. Nanope Professor Sapon eba wade Dr. Charles. Oh, thank Sapon. Me ami brape ne mi hu na chepa. Aba. Dr. Sapon, Professor Sapon, na mo honte say.
Nyame adom.
Dr. Sapon, Professor Sapon. Na mo pene.
Nana, say udwane free Kumasi no. Da bia ya na me ti am say papa we me funi mu metwa no ha. Na wan hwe ya message gina back. Now the good news is that me ti Kumasi na me tuti afide na chi na me ti am say me nuen. But I think the stars will be the beginning point. Where you will get to, you have not even begun. And I know say Nyame will be the ebedu so me bo about I'll come and I
never dance it. Okay, I can tell Bishop and not say Medanasi. Me Archbishop say Medanasi so jam is a mentraha.
Sure.
Why Medanasi pa. Na Anope.
Nana ya me da se de dika ma menchi abeja for enmonyamfo amene omohia me amenu kabila yonkodo. That's right. Me amenu SD ni wa ha Uncle Lote say Drew Wednesday na me say me timisere o me office me say team we very powerful Uncle Lote so me chia no ana indefatigable
the irrepressible
the minister, yes, Michelle no so ana me amini Professor Smart Sapon so Michelle nana anope boko say e nanim sem say enche pi na ehu say nsuo bi akeka bom Ghana e part of Ghana said the no Kokrokoo dam no and somewhere even the Bagre dam ne other areas nsuo keka bom a say ade na fe say niam bebre e sa emia no na de aba ne say Kumasi Technical University yenso yaka Ghana ho na asam ne bae no na yenso ye adwune yesi sabi etire bi susu no na etire bi nso odwune na staff ayo ho both teaching and non-teaching staff na ye adwune say de na ebetimi aye kakra na yenso ye de aboa enipa won ho akan enam say ye educational institution ti no de ye ne say de di kan ye beki kan ye nsase say staff of the university na fe ye de abeboa ye nuanom a omuko school e wo ho enti no staff no a contribution apart from that no you sign to tour paboa ntade any ade e be a brand new e be so slightly used say ye de beba na fe eno nti ye gigi ye niam nyina no de ye ne say enam say educational institution ti ye beye books exercise books enti me no ka say exercise book mako be say 10,000 ena ye ton pen be say 4,000 your top pencils 4,000 and the icing on the cake crowd said Anna your science institute 100,000 worth of scholarship for a ma omubesua or STEM education science technology engineering mathematics adisuamu and my you are free sa affected constituencies now person Kumasi Technical University no be ombesua or STEM education no ye de sa scholarship no ato mo
100,000 Ghana cedis
100,000 Ghana cedis
wow
na Kumasi Technical University no and so e de atai de staff no ye echi say emofra ne mra na fi onum embesua de enti areas to say artificial intelligence civil engineering oil and gas engineering building services engineering interior design and the rest of them say omumra na omumesua de na omum nya nimde a ebetimi aboa na onum etimi aye de etisa de Kumasi Technical University yepese ne say yepese my one venture area you can say male dominated say baby or how engineering no ne STEM education na emema no na memu ano ehuri adi kan the Kumasi Technical University DSC ani so ene say yepese a man also a draw. In fact, how do we start here actually now if you were yakoye now for the past 3 years or so, no, not the end say or be a first year student or beba oh yes term no your mouth scholarship some areas be but they say ya widen no na the areas to say me bubo the artificial intelligence, civil engineering, building services engineering, food science and technology, oil and gas, chemical engineering, and interior design technology. All these areas free affected areas, you know, about I say more scholarship. Now, the good news is that scholarship not they started from first year, I could see fourth year, the entire duration of your 4-year program for girls now be side. And none ye buy and I ne or more MPs or more affected areas needing common. And catch as they say, and I'm budgeting, you know. Now parliament our more year discussion. You see, I can say about more constituency what yen two nti share more parliament. Nti yamen charge enra ye share more parliament. Into news for no ye share bi or hoba near be common ade. Nti nana so hu ya no pay na nyame adom ye kakra ye widows mitre ye de beboa enuanom a or more affected areas, you know. Ye de ma MPs no parliament, you know. And no na a dear drew ha anope see a bechiao na fi oni abusiafo na de course so yama obi aswati nana.
Wow. My idea. Kumasi Technical, my idea. University. My idea. My idea. Na books no match ni na.
Nana exercise book no ya chenyi na me de sam kora no ofie me de kakra bro ya je komo mo. Anti me de beja.
Et mo next phase no. Mo organize me ni en fan come ha me.
Me hami ohun na ya ye ni nkomo ya bi ho de nsuo nyini
de nsuo nyina infrastructure deficit na yira fa
na nsuo ye be di nkomo wa achi ho ni ahwe de me hami nso
me judi na ye mpa ye fence sa girl scholarship ye ma hamfo girls be 3 bibie ba wo de ye be di ho nkomo achi ho kanya bad so nu awa agro mu de ye de odi
no cre na em say the see and so say girls now female education agenda no was STEM areas, you know. Nana, the truth of the matter is and they say the entire world is gravitating towards that direction. Ghana can we are seeing now honey idea near here. Ghana and so can enti yensu ya kakrawa ye de be ye de pushing na ema ba nimu e was our kwan so no enti aye krado Mohammed ye no it is doable nana.
Yeda wase yeda wano ase pa Professor Sapon.
Yeah, nana anope de Kumasi Technical University for
I'm ganja go kwate mpia rough. Ono so wonzu we here because
aka so say him for mama
kwate mpia rough.
Kwate mpia rough for pacho mama nshon to her.
Papa.
Yeah, nana na me ka say e krodi o.
I see.
Nana me ka say Kumasi Technical University nia yaye enso hwa ye ka say ahoboan so call for Hill Comfanoche.
Okay.
And also ye nyina ye hene tumfo say to abiu na edi anim Comfanoche for ene penfo da sa yarsabia nano ni ade sa hyehyɛ no so guso ayekoso any other ade bia ebesi wo society ni mo na community ni no the university must show concern. I'm not talking about Kumasi Technical University I'm talking about generally. Universities must take interest in the society because I mean and they're the final stage where the manpower workforce no free pay no move society ni nti ebia universities na can also ya homboa
Prof Smasapo you are no work you see university mandate and say to teach research and offer community service into that bit community service and non smart can was and Prof Smart into me say you said it right yes
now Nigerian so and war MPs are affected communities and our parliament now it was nice and yes bia a chedi any be brain free baby mbaye. But they were quite amazed. Say, Kumasi, yeka nkenzu nenke meye. And so, I mean, yetimi about this far to offer MPs, minya oyo menom, minya sami kujato nom ni ade. They were very appreciative, very happy came out of parliament. Umubejina hot train senior finance minister Beka and Penifojina hot train no. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Members of parliament sabi umachese umupe umuman for asem abeshia. No matter how small our offer was, umudi enije energy ni adinti yeda umase eda ubi bianso ase ekwoso aye stress yenuanum na affected adifo no nsuo no aha omo nso no obia obetimi bu ansam say nye too late obia betimi akoyo omo no mo anso nso hwe omo ho yie na I mean water will always find its own course.
Yeah that must say Dr. Sapon ne Professor Sapon moko amon kanje VCC yada na swati
na obete na me bi twa to na me nka se obi a obepese ode ne ho be boyen obeba be ne ya kan bomu no na afa ye tu anamon te sa no ebi akome hame atra me hame Kumasi Technical University are ready say ye ni nipa no be hwe abom na nyame nhwa opi
onhira on so doc onhira pa perifoi every Kumasi Technical University na ye no omo ekasa ye na enne yapa yama me baako Madam Cindy Thompson Buadu wanyemfi aduonum na Cindy Thompson Buadu ewa Maryland USA Nana Buadu CEO Suntem Group of Companies ena afi oma ya ewo Maryland USA eni unuanom ena ja Ghana primanfo nyina President Stephen Bafo Peter Square ena Kofi almost Emma etinkwa bibia enye kama Emma enti Madam Cindy Thompson Buadu ene wanya emfie aduonum yama utinkwa pa Nyankopon enka ho na bibia enye boko emfa Emma sanso so ena yegira busua nyina ne Mama Tasafo no eni kunani yegyina na mu ada ebusua late Paul Safo ija omu nyina echiri niku a no odom na busua na namfonom mo a mobeta omochi ema yakata Paul Safo echi ema ne ye kama nyina edamase enkanka ene abusua mo Connecticut USA Professor Dr. James Kwabrabon Jr. Kabila menya shase prof with you know what to do and Shajuma na sentem na master take prof with unim de esa we eti abusua mo be tai echiri Mama Tasafo echi ne na busua nyina ema yakata Professor Safo echi ewo Connecticut USA no so da mu nyina ase papa Nyankopon hira mo na de simoni su bia anso so enye kama emfa ema mo ene ye ya yinu Pretty Joyce ai ne adwuma wa ha so na woda Pretty Joyce yama utinkwa pa happy birthday afi Nana Ire Cynthia AEC Regional Manager Credit Union Association Eastern Chapter was ene eyiwa woda ukunu dofo Nana Amoa Sechi ya otoso mienu agona kwa man benkum hene ene wo ma maame esi Ella Selina maabena Saki ena kwekusi ya mautinkwa ene eye wawoda Nyankopon enhira na bibia nso enye kama emmao ba ko numpa fahimpo last one bi ha kuze sapon okay o se Mrs. Dora Boatin awo okanshi dodo na from Dora Mrs. Dora Boatin okanshi dodo na from Dora ene eye wawoda kwabena bubie a owo adwoa maame stores ena afi Mr. and Mrs. Agbo se Mrs. Dora Boatin ene eye wawoda enti happy birthday ene so ye hwan amasapon kuma birthday oh okay azafu mame amasapon kuma unso so ya mautinkwa happy birthday aluta continua
Victoria Aseta.
You are my brother
for life.
For life.
Yeah.
Na pom ti say
me na nanom se srewenya yete nkwamu die na ye wadi nyina anti ye da nyame ase se wama enne so atoya ya betna eye wafidi kakraka iso ye be ka nsemafa oman yi ene ye nkanko eho
yedase yeso yedase pass onya ye ho adaje run
Santana wo studio how
angana design
ojuda mba Yankopon na dum na ni hira na hu mobo wezi yenyi muka na ozene tabakaza kata ye do was Christ in moje etwa ye won hia onye ebodun kana suju hia na ye organizing
amen e hwara na me twa hia na ye organizing e hon de e me de pa Anklo. Mama nyonam.
Konu kolewura.
Mama nyonam.
Konu kolewura.
Mama nyonam.
Konu kolewura.
That is it.
Unity chief.
Ahim foforo ni zina wa bakrom.
Mate.
Konu kolewura.
You.
Konu kolewura.
Di enabecha konu kolewura na se becha fifi man do mo.
Che konu kolewura. First.
That is it.
Aduma anafe yeso ni aso.
Na fifi man do mo.
Anu sa me sha asere me esigoma.
Now that you mate.
But minister. Konu Kolora, or your unity chief of
Ghana.
Of Ghana.
Yes. Na oya fekeke. Oya nyiminyam, oya da nyame. Na rankasa obonu wiade na wa agba atoko. Na nda wekwe. Azameje. The
abo ohene no
man enjoy akwanten. Na nche so obi no owa akwanten. Emo mechire na wazi se ehun nsa hu huhura enyim brefudidi atamechire
nze ohin no mandam
oye gonja pe wo fa na
yagbonwura
gonja o man kingdom kakrekan federation o triantam
nyantam on is
atamechire over the japa is it japa Gonja oman ndewura japa oman tatani nyina gonja emo beche won hin pon king no danu no so ya hwa babo ya hwa aja ya wo anamu etutu aso beche anamu etutu na wusu na wa hobrade na wo pia epia de mada oman bokwanyim na injim mfemfie yimfemfie atebin na kanyim pagina bom emi na mamman yewu edwuma aye na mebotuma aye ntinda da wo yude kita franka na ababa sram ebako ebamaha na kura so wien anko bebiara asen abamaha na ya hwewa ababa o ma muni nara ka obiara bom nti efro konu kolewura emo meche idinka bo konu na bo kolewura aba enta asema wa ban
kamera yo mate madam ase anopay Dr. James Kwabrabon Virginia mpesa me no efi ase niema ewo mi table no so no ena doso ma me nim ba bia opesa wo sha ase efi nti yes sir
ayi abusuan soma me de bad makoye baina me fa ho ye em say na wo twetwa mu na yenua pani kwame otidwam me tira me baye na ye ka me mame Auntie Teresa na yiyo no ho asem kakra na me dom efri aye wukuada ayetwa mu na nwumre ewo aye Christ the King asondem Roman for aye requiem ewo ho to aso na aye ya woda mampani ada Roma or my state funeral a forecourt of State House or Parliament. Na a year ne memene da a year to aso Kumase a yikesi and Ankasa. Na say sorry so a course so a year ni kwesiada. Kadna a year no dear ya share me mamina nyam papa. A dofo e ba ye woni fiama no ne obebon adi na waja hwan. And so Mampani Obasanjo Babao no as I say body. Hey, I saw them mobile.
I see.
Yeah, he was at the Christ King Church, and as usual, simple, modest. Ti yabekoso ama ulma yako papa. O fakesi bi pa na ko no. But said the medical culture papa. Nyame na odene ma wo na oma mutna asetna pa nfie adusiachi. Last year we celebrated the 60th anniversary of your marriage. Na wama ho kwan ama wakogina ho mi no obehya wodi na wahwew kopem say wo so soma uguso som o my Ghana no ebeba na wie nti kad na meda se wama mafa sacre ho ati free enti me measure say
budget wa ha
yeah budget
ehun sensem wo ho afi MPP for gang of 4 omo so ko
me take
who's your kazi baka buke
we buke
budget wa ha
you
because
almost
me for ya motimani mu ya wo ho na me he time na aka no a ma anye ne sa enye yie etu de ba bia wow pese o de ahode no fa
Kadna
kabila
ayi measure say
de
eno no neche sa wana o 10 minutes na me de be na obedi ni kakra etu de so ho kakra why na ye hwe cause bi ho a budget ni say ye ntimi kan ho asem nwie ne gang of 4 omo president ex-president Mahama so ne de wa ha ba Dr. Bawumia thank you to eno so e wa ha and afi clash in the north and then also Oti region ne ho asem then ya nya de betimi aka ni nyina wi nto de me ya ne sabe o de first one ma be nya 10 ne hwa de dog chase ma me
Kadna budget no say minister wakokan awie ama stage ayewe the yate ne say wo mo ye post budget review members of parliament no wo mo ewo nimdie ewo budget nsense mu no cheche wonom
doc mpacho just a minute Mr. Wa omo nam a free of anko eba enkran chese ene de traffic na a free of anko ba be si achimota no chese uchirimo omo si piece of anim ha nyina achi entimi hu ade kura accident ama traffic no achisa enti okay ebi so anase minim se police for na no ye wa ha no nsunsun ntrawo se no dia minimara but whatever it is enti MTT the phone na ya no mo kwan no so a mo check traffic no mine yesremo a mo hwe na mo check mine na yese ne de traffic no echenda obi asend me message sesi a o si ofri ofanko eja heba ho ofri ho before 7
me so me saka bi
o so ofri ho before 7 say oba circle ye ka say onye ndru piece of manim ha
eyo mazu mi fi North Canadian Estate or Amamba. The traffic there on Yagul. I don't know whether the police is conducting something.
I almost a fence passing out to be waha. Training school.
I see.
Where
they are positioned. Oh no, Capital Court Hotel where they mean. The traffic there is no joke.
And easy.
And I'm sure that has affected.
Yeah, in your penny, Honorable Sam Ayepe, or Nana. For the past 2 hours, I have been stuck in this traffic, and there seems to be no headway.
Which traffic is he stuck in?
Ofanko. And yes,
you be there, you can.
Why, as I pay?
No, or you good there, Nala, or training film. This is your freedom man.
Okay, Doc, once again, my memfa happy birthday, ya nuaba amasapon kuma Jesse as a for mame. Uchinkwa happy birthday. Doc mpacho enko.
Kadna.
Doc.
Edi yate say so.
Hey, mame for body ma. That be me so saying, hey masa. Na for mo. Kabila. Hey, Kabila udim seti. For the record. Train. For the records. Oh baby I mean free bay. Aluta na me frɛ wa. But I have to acknowledge say masa. Who status assistant? What is here? Who status assistant? Asa obi enough for me.
Aye bompa say mpani a wo mu ni omudi eye budget no nkomo no. Wombe eboa ama ntiase na yadwuma.
Na ya so Koboko enya mi dia ya fini ayedie. And you just the proposal na man. And I say congratulate Koboko for me, Dr. Koboko. Dr. Koboko utrin kwa.
Proposal na send aba me boa.
Menkansa.
Yo no.
Menkansa.
O de catch say outstanding meeting no hwe no organize.
Mate. Eno so beboa.
Kadna.
Yes sir.
Eti mempaye ne say members of parliament emrahye baduafo.
Okay.
Wombema eye ade aye friend consensus. And I say adwentoato a ekosi pen like enye say ye to so aba. Na mom ye to adwene ama ye nyina yakosi benkrom adi wo mo kan. ɛbɛboa ma ɛde nkambo mu aba o budget no mu na de srede a me bɛsrɛ aka ne sɛ fotosanfo nsɛm ɔde baayɛ no baabi akyea ana entene sɛ deɛ wɔn eye yɛ na musifo yi represent ya pɛde a wɔn mpɛ kwan bi so entene no sɛ bɛyɛ a ɛbɛma yɛ nsusuye ne yadwenkyerɛ no adi mu pi na adi mu tintima ɛwɔ ɔman no akɔhomaba ensɛm no mu no na me ka ne saa no na mesrɛ so sɛ ne enye ne ohare so anase ntem so kakra because ɔman no akɔhomaba sɛm yi anwie pɛ yɔ ntem a ɔmampani ene na soafo ene wɔn hyehyɛ a ɛfa yɛsika ensɛm no ɛyɛ timi ma no egyina ɛkɔ na chi kakra na mede abasɛm bi bɛma wɔnom a efiri wɔn mo afie hɔ ɛyɛ 1953 July 10 Abraham Mampani a odi kan that time no prime minister o move motion a friend motion of destiny mrahye badwani a ɔma ayi ɔyɛ secondment anase ɔfo aso a friend J.A. Brima later on obeye yagbonwura kabachewura obeye ayi ɔhen ama obedi yagbonwura for some time na sabre no ɔka asɛm bi de fo aso asɛm ɔka ne ya futu sɛm a ɛwɔ mrahye badwafi hɔ a mepɛsɛ mede ma mrahye badwafo no mɛpotɔ na maka no ayi yakasa ya mu so ɔsɛ I hope you will agree with me that the price of success is self-discipline, effort, and constant vigilance. And with your permission, Mr. Speaker, I will quote the wise words of a United States Secretary of State for 46 years ago. He said, self-control is the primary discipline on which self-government must depend. And that requires intelligence so that the true relations of things may be perceived and also the moral qualities which make possible patience, kindly consideration for others and capacity for loyalty to certain ideals may be manifest. Men must be willing to sacrifice something for their own individual interest, something of their own individual interest for the larger interest of the city, state, or country. And without that, popular government is impossible. The okaye nyina ne say fahudie enkanko ene amamuo papa no ehia tu ho ache ehia ahohyeso ehia se wo badwene o manfo anase dodo ho sen wankasa opese de wo pese wunya ana pese menkuminya enti eno na mede sra ye nuanom a wo mrahye badwafie se wo mudi budget ho nkomoyi wo ma emma the honorable member of parliament that time for Gonja East. Yeah, I think it was Gonja West. That's the Kwembi area. Na futu sema wadema wa omono. Gonja East, right?
Gonja East.
Yeah. Gonja East.
No West.
West here, Damango side. Eti na futu sema wadema yes abre no. Womo emfanya juma se tu hwache ahosheso ene se ye dwene dodo ho sene yankasa ye interest no eni omo kan nana the other issue American was
and sana obekọ other issue no so no tie we ma mefa we dwam sesia I even call him prof. He is so deep and analytical. Kabila, you can't take that away from him. Congratulations to you, Dr. James Kwabena Bonfe Jr. Whether he agrees or not, call him Doc. If he doesn't understand, he should come to Takwan Shaim and beat me. Oh, the background.
Oh, now I get you.
Aha. Honorable George Mekuduka. Enti Doc, young
Minister. Ciao. Chairman General. Hey, Cardinal.
Yes, Doc.
I say, wow, Assistant Chairman General. It's a Chairman General, Assistant Gomwa, Odi, Maniye. What Chono dismissal of 4 Alan supporters any effect on breaking the 8? I can relate to this issue, and so I think say more headline and more damn, and I don't think say it is right. So I don't know. Osha amanyo sem amanyo ko shishemu a. Me feel say a cessation of membership and not dismissal. Me, and then I be free. Amanyuku and Amedon. I seized my membership of the party by conduct. A trigger a constitutional provision. Amanyuku ayadon ye de amra ene ye adwuma. Emra no kire de ema wo ye ayikuo no ba. Wo pa. Wo na open na odon ye. So pese wo free kuo no mu abra wo pese wo be call through resignation. Say ye be wo tender resignation. Na anka lote ye be ka say ya gene resignation, ye gene resignation ntumu. If you want to deny people that opportunity to exercise a right over your resignation, you seize your membership. And that's what I did to sever my relations with the Convention People's Party. I elected to campaign for a candidate of another party other than the candidate of the party for a general elections. And then I made the trim who free mu. Nanza omo party won abakosem. Enye de di kan ni. Enti me nyin ni say minua kuma Justin Kodua from Pon letter no. Ena ere yi obi adi rather no kan a. O see they took notice. Enti omo recognize the sankrofo ya den. Ma konu mother dai. Womo aya e chese womo atu. Womo ho aye dai. Asen. Na me fi say amanyoko bia no. It is organized on principles and it's hanyama no. As to how it has been done, say yeah and I say no. And no dey me jama MPP for na say omo party internal issue. Na kakra meto ama omo ya amanyoko adwuma pen na ye koduru ba bia ye se ye nye biom no. Afutu sam kakra ye de be ye say o ware na ware anye yi a sebi ubetumi atufu afa kwan a obi ebefa so na ware nsei. I hope you get my point. Yes. Anti nipa enyaye ena nipa nyaye. That is one. The tosumienu ye say abua pete or the kwasia e de penyinche. Aye no ho say odidi ball so. Nipa bia ni wonu open na mpawe a obekwakọ bono ai tie aje na nsan bia ebi pie ya ye odi ne kwasia
ebi nim ze choba
na nsan na manfo ai break his rule no but abaseme wom ni say aboa pete a odi ne kwasia pe nyinche no say ojimijimi ne ho a onyini che etoda enye bibia na yeka ena nye bibia so na ye de ye wo kwan ye nti ne kakra meka no na miwie no a me fi say de aka no meja ma minister ne anka kwamna anka lote na prof na omo so enye time nti na yenya round 2 ananka maye de aka ne bi.
Okay, Mate, meda sepa meko anka lote sesia. Some names are sweeter than some titles. Why? Kabila sweet past Dr. Bomfe.
Thank you.
By the way, congratulations, Dr. Bomfe. Sometimes also some money on the you a hand pay no. Now I can say the traffic is serious. I have been in here for like 3 hours and I'm still not at Taifa Junction. Say Obama. Oh, Uncle Luti. Wow, Unipa say Obama. Kana, it has taken me 2 good hours to drive from John Tay, and I'm yet to get to Achimota New Plan. Can't the police service hold their ceremony after the rush hour of 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Saturday? Such needless waste of useful time in traffic. I'm not sure. Perhaps be stronger than the police for na in na AC. Charles need tego where the mo police for. Mo fan share for
or ceremonial grounds.
I almost inside the crowds we need.
Also this we do Taifa. Also what Taifa.
Also in as we do Taifa Junction Obama but you can say tego they say on do Achimota New Plan.
No, okay.
na ajimoto ni o plan obotumu ama na oza ka fa petroleum
da be say onam highway no nti untimi branche oto highway no mu ano no onko ba bia highway sa na che
manoro ko ejuma teko manoro ko ejuma
so ofrifie ntem
wansa ntem
ofrifie 7 to kontem
7 then can don't say my 7 if it's 7
by all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll be happy. If it doesn't go well, you become a philosopher. Socrates, tell Kabila for me.
na mo de mentazo
So que ça force Kabila ti azenti me.
Sir, I Cardinal.
Yes sir.
Ronald Reagan. Or can say politics is never a bad profession. If you succeed, the rewards are many. If you fail, you can always write a book.
Sir Obama should stay at home. We don't need him in town today. Chasni Tego. You to stay at home. You are even too troublesome. Samuel Brian Boabing.
Nigeria Charles they need Tego the or office.
Nipa ni be a cobra mpa. Anyway, I'm going to tell Pajama Mintio.
Yo, and be Bobby Anja, me arrange the in the menu kono way.
Aye.
Oh yeah, Dr. James
Atolense.
Unfortunately, indeed an organ there yen to me and is in Oxford University. Okay, any exam. But I love to see it there. Being in an estate industry, as an estate developer, what for need mama as a doctor, Mazisia or pursue no abe associate professor or All Nations University to lecture in the estate entrepreneurship. And the other of you also about Harvard University in the also Nenya Butaka.
Oh, me what Bremen no catches me what Bremen pa.
Zane pay me chown no near. Makaka sembizu wa Facebook awale sumuni. Ma nuwala pa na ze. Mpa wachiche mebi akakanyi ora kwamna danga. Ono wachiche mebi akakane. Oye me dade kukuba akusuzi no be shema. Was a moment kaka nisu oye. Na ninya inde Ghana nimpuntu. Obeyin bi na okade aya politics ye nya platform ye za kuhwi kakra na ye kansam kakra. Nti ninya inde emirasu de yen campaign ashasin tam dutu. And I don't know why and as politicians in my former years in painful ye pushing yama to look as if we are in the election area and I got grammar to about two so ocean and go ponesa. The American yams the guest there. I said something here a time ago there. If Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is elected as the flag bearer of the MPP, the northern region will shake. And it will change our political thinking and dynamics. The other side thinks that Ghanaians are crying. And the Ghana is in the. It is easy for them. And they are declaring themselves as winners. But I always caution. Me cautioning in there. Certain times in our political history, it is not by the problem of our economy now. I'm a man for what to about. Wasn't a particular party to come to power. But sometimes it's based on tribal. Sometimes with the personality that is leading that party.
Okay, kindly alert Alote that I am sending Facebook please after him. Apparently, he has deleted some interactions I had with a friend on his page relative to the Akpeteshi 24/7 post. Wow, what a coincidence. That is what he is talking about too. So telepathic. Gwe.
Kwekuyin.
Ukwekunyen.
Keje Kwekuyin vintility you.
Ukwekunyen.
But I love Kweku's
Intervention.
no, his love for me.
Oh, okay.
What I say? Nalo be 7 there. I bet she 24/7. Nintasi na miso ebi wo mebusu afi nchen wa anafo. Wow. Wo friend me die 24 hours. Is it there's nothing new.
Bombe.
Wo friend me die.
Midnight. Enya na edu hɔ a ɛbɔ abunu ma ɔsɛ midnight. No, was the would have put it so. Enjoy 24/7. Yo, that's another 24-hour economy. Until they get to Funuso, there's no difference. The 24-hour economy. So what did I do? But Mama Kanyinde, I'm happy to see the acceptance of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by the chiefs and the people of the 5 northern regions. Extraordinary. Extraordinary to the extent the ni opponent na any traditional area were in skinning as chief of unity.
Konu Kolewura.
Yeah, these are little sparks.
The name is so sweet.
That should put fear into his opponents. And Asam Waka no Oka, he speaks with respect because that is his field. And see, Inyama, yes, as I'm not a student of politics, but I'm an uneducated student of politics. Yeah, you're changing Kujubra politics, but we have seen some of these scenarios. Now, my advice, the vice president and flag bearer of the MPP there, keep course. Now, okay, there. Let's be focused. And the majority there, most you all your new organization. So, if you send phone to speak to the grassroots, irrespective of their political affiliation, no otum or approach one. It will go well for him. That's my advice to him. Thank you to Obiowin, and sometimes he needs to explain himself more. There were certain things he said in 2015, 2016. Was the winning elections were by. But I think that this government has done so much. So much. I don't belong to their party. But I believe that the government have done so well. Then you may be open whatever social media. You ask yourself, is that true? But yes, the reality is there. You will see it. The edifice is there for you to see. And there are certain things. Ahocher abba na koshin yaw de bebe jona kede ya sitim oye na nyina so ya wachi nya so de bia ya makade oyede na yedizi anapa na nyubi enyama wa promise when see because of certain difficulties or money biala or what do or face. Now I sometimes, well, that is the manner or the character of Ghanaian politicians. when we go outside you wa meyeka ye baha you or meyeka just for want of power but me jizi da Nyankopon no si him nti ma mosi ni bibia orukoto tin onfensana onfondu regions na no onfombodu nkran me jizi da at a point in time Ghana for obatase because this propaganda now is so much if you so much say na ba wo mianso the na no go for say phone amen last 2 weeks na Minister Kwamna Duncan can be there and I thought hey is that so but masu makaya bibi kakra wo fom oya no kwa honorable minister it is perfectly true there a man for sem go fun ho adwen na tidama opeyin Rollins kind ose abobi bakawa no ya wontoma ose abobi bakawa
no frantoma ose no frantoma
eze
no frantoma
mo dem no okay
abobi bakawa no frantoma
no je de o yes Scarface
our Bible mupo Matthew 10:36
no
a man's enemies what for you fearful onipa na atamfo ye ni fearful
ne easy if o ma say but me jizi there na ngasa or a kind of a magnetic spirit be or people it attracts people to him nti you should keep prayer with it na Nyankopon na change enyama man na ma bibi obakan pui Ghana for obatase na King Solomon no kan sam there zawayen wobeye zabawo obeye su wayeda ati fufu bi anyi wiase Bible now so see there don't put Christ no can put don't put an old wine new wine skin neither a new wine in an old wine skin in the other one person was on person ko and this another there somebody is the past he is the present and the future me jizi there na mosi o ya hu brasin so o sani fom wa ham brasim so frenyo so nyo ton tomato so obi oja nyama so otonu dokuno so obi ojina magasim otonu panu anen sawam otonu panu me jizi do approach won po no nyo kasa adom wo fa nu mudom obezi nechi ma ko minza ya neze ma motuma kan ma me bo so do yin a dead in encounter crashes curfew imposed kadna
anglalete
aye na meti akun wo northern regional na ma kuma etu kaka because mega face bi do mo fam nyame pa no nyime ya adom the damatamen na menyanku kura menyinu wo CPP ma no suba NDC ne papa onyi bimbila omahin oye nanumba mokonichan wo bimbila ho a trouble risi wo gomu wan ono no odin kan over from first wo na ne papa ni fi o there chale gono ne gwan os ya mosu oyo okem mi yanko andani na bo obeye ohima agwensha na wokun wo ho he mosu okan o say look leave okem amaka do lada Russia ka ma Ukraine fu nde wo use kakakri amena mukon muzifa damango muzibo pei nkwanta mfa kwasa hwa bopo nkwanta nti mugade kejebi na wala ekono du na erukwan wo hwe wonyim wotumu de awo you are not a northerner, you are a southerner. Nti Mr. National Security adi yo shasi kakao young festival o what in getting the man a kikrim Mr. Yeshua Orisi wo Burkina wo Niger wo Mali. Yes, someone more fanya man to form. No one that do. Ye mini Boko no samani ye mini we. Nem quanta su washasi. Washasi was impa Wobo we impa 8. Me yadziru kwain. Ya pachao. Much sir Ora president showing a character as a good friend of the Northness. Mr. President Nana Akufo-Addo on shene one woman because they are from different tribes. Ekoho odu sebi ekadam kwanta wa osun kasa woka na pa no osun kasa woka nyubi Mr. pa ohosu ne heziban kasi ofi oba nganga bayir nti yapa ni chok medibesi ane prophet yodu ne yeah minister on the bibia baby
and then also host come anyway and your mama back Mrs. Lydia Kujo when you infie Edioson miensa Mrs. Lydia Kujo for Reverend Father Emmanuel Kujo obey ne mame and Mrs. Lydia Kujo awadu me a room I saw for and when you infie Edioson miensa ma yamin shira wate na oma uniunkwana eme
get yourself in there nso ugu besi aba
asen komono prof
change is coming
oh David change bi amma baby
Good.
Hey, Pope that's the more game
Pope can say
also watch him there
oh really you
Good. Nana ya kese the cardinal
Professor Smart Sapon and the one for laptop no ama nanso Dr. Fred Chia Samoa wedi ne boshe so memenda kin edu da se pa so we justice to the subject.
Oh yes.
Aye.
Oh yes. Menso me fa sa kwenye so na menda Dr. Fred sa kwenye so na menda Dr. Fred Chia Samoa se menim so mu de ne CEO so Director General so CTVET menda nase o shebo me laptop rise some time ago and o shebo say last week a week by now I will be replacing laptop na mami. In fact, on a Tuesday instead of a Wednesday, the Boshano was fulfilled.
Oh yeah, premper boy.
And also a offensive north ni Bamapa.
Yeah.
Aha.
Oh I ho.
Aha. And you know, let us say offensive north for Moshabo Amodiso. Dr. Fred Che Asamoah, I represent him very well. Enti monso monshana nyonyam good Allah I represent him very very well. In fact, to move votes no send the kono I think a change will help them. Sometimes they do maybe an incumbency fatigue in their money maybe say kamo ti we ase anka politics is supposed to be very beautiful, so unfortunately kohe say your bad thing your quiet thing say kohe. And so, I mean, kakra mi huni say Oshe offensive north. Now it is no more part of the strongholds of the constituencies in MPP. In fact, there are 17 of their like. Free stronghold definition. You see, I got 30 constituencies out of the 43. Say 47. And a year strongholds for Ashanti. Unfortunately, offensive north happens to be one of those that are dipping down. And they win, but they win with less than even 50% of the votes. Nature say with a little because
of the Galamzina.
Whatever it is, I think the party needs to look at that area, and it may
not and south. Same thing.
And some of us
I can talk half one
north and south. And Nana, some of us we follow the data, and if they will listen to our advisor, and I think say all factors could be coming in, including incumbency fatigue. Nanka, I mean, changes Kakrabia by in those 17 constituencies. If they want, I can give them the list of those 17. Now inform me some of these things that are going on. Nina be delegates, and I'm not sure the delegate people of so not Onyayanko Maluso Musit. And yeah, that's the best we can do. Honorable Eba Ayinisono. Topics na de my and me fa mu na me nuapani honorable minister so akabi ba ko ne ye budget em say appropriate budget post budget meetings no mafiase me say ne hia pa ne say umbesha appropriation about 250 something page obia ho nsem wom the details of the summaries na papa ne betu dwane nyina wo sa document nim omumfa nkwa adwendwene mu they will do it faster than last year because me kai say afia na yi levy ni wom ni nema bi no drage ya manikura even May of the adi ansana nema bi clear out of adi ni nyina mo mangana na sabio ya yetwa ye ho yesa na o man into to ye ne nhyehyeye bi eka kwam na Ghana nkono se ne ye peno no a na ya yesa twa ho dia be politics mi de minyaya anka do for the sitting government all that he wants we yim ni enye to twene wi a ne ye no wo de mo approve man ntem na wantimi antwa ne ho ameka se bibi ya osi akwan ana bibi ya sei nti members of parliament ni amokom no mun go through it very well mobile appropriation debate ni passing of those details in so na mo aye ne ntem so that the government will not come and use mumu delay no as an excuse sabi la general hospital for tie omuti omudi ewum mo ya appropriation na mo aye ne ntem they need that hospital very urgently. Roads be a boy, say gusu aye at some levels of completion air train budget to be faster and finish. Ye best say here be answer say of ankone pokasirium ho aba pesu ye nyina nim say senkenye reasons here man for the make crank hono a cheaper because of the construction activities going on. Mufa nkwa adwendwe mu na munye ntem. Agenda 111 there are various stages of completion me hu bebre. Minyaya anka somewhere in the course of next year 2024 no nanka na watch bi na regional ministers are omudi aye ready sense o mampani na ba ko join ni almost health minister nanka moyi health week nanka sa week nim ye body na agenda 111 English ni e bia no the next day ni e free English ni e ko ha esa so butu kwa ya hu se bebre do very appreciable levels anka we dey ba ku bia to the health week bi dey bie nanka 111 yi say 100 kra na ready mu 50 kra na ready ne hu say ya TSF no no ho na ne aka no so ya hwe awie nti appropriation no na me say me mo nyen say na no die ni bia etwen ya kokodu May of the effective year no eno de emwa ye nyina ne ba ne saa na ya sa twa ho de abaye politics na wantimi anye we no kaso be we no wantimi anye we emwa Ghana na ese ye man ye first in this same budget free SHS for be train they are active in your for be supplier train they are very active so budget we mu you say agric e will benefit be we planting for food and just phase 2 special focus on I think onions and and then poultry you know me wo bono do manom ni ade a poultry juma ne koso ho asantema mu ni baby a poultry juma ne koso ho I'm sure they will be waiting for their parliament members of parliament for we ebeye enti yesremo kakra America wo hono no pampers phobia omo business at a very boom taxi be to be there that you free so amomo local manufacturers crowd omanya zero ade ni ade they are waiting for these things to be passed so that sebe omo so majuma no bekoso
pampers on an pada
no pad. Okay. Pad, not pampers.
Also pad.
Pad and also pampers. Pampers near enquire babies need no.
Yeah, babies inquire what
adult pampers and so near dear
diapers.
LGBT for so.
Also wash a pad.
You wash your pad.
And a pampers.
Pampers. I have pad. Pampers.
No,
and
that be
pampers. Oh God. No matter how small the tax reliefs were, because Matete commentaries be break, I say tax reliefs no insignificant. Say you the for no be ne especially be akaka. No matter how insignificant taxes reductions by any identity, we still need it to be activated fast. Yes, say you to tax mu. Yatete so kakra mon passing in term na take effect in term na emwa ye nyina. Other Roma. Yen you wait the influence ready for who say topic nim kra reduction of expenditure ne sa ne manema me say honorable so ni ka say ne sa dey teacher training allowance yen twam we yen say at least ebu binom na so far enye captured in the budget say e be twam ne dey. Let's pass it and let's promote the current system. Uye ni nyina ma ban na se we ntimi amfa anya adwuma na afi waba abeche say ya anya si akwan ya anya hwe nya pay the ban enso we ntimi anya. Let us not hang the dog and turn around to give it a bad name. Into appropriation na me say na passing in term. That's my take on the budget. Over dismissal of 4 Alan supporters.
Professor speaks as though politics were religion.
Okay, let's just say mafia kakra si ukwan kakra.
But that is what they desire to do. That is what if in the man koye more na sa man for wa huchirima.
They gain
exactly.
Wa share say no mu dejidi.
Yeah, ono no oha here oye levy.
Yeah.
Abano the calculation na de to do.
Levy the one moduma ye. Levy the one moduma ye.
No mentas.
Moduma ye.
Moduma ye no mentas.
Man consulted the people
if you want to speak to the data. More by more than 1.75. Mimpo kra mi kan bi ka kire mo say. Say 11 year kra na ye 1% flatter. Obi abetua yankasa. Mo say there be more calculations say mo koi. Mo koi here na mo bedru.
Is an opinion. Everybody has one.
Same as your opinion.
It can 1%.
Money
no but one person na go train ba.
Money now dey be ba o say here.
Oh, e gba sim no ye tuma egua. Anyway, Professor.
Yes, sir.
My professor goes.
Good. I'm say Minia Dr. Kabila James Kobna Bonfe a chere say enye dismissal. Na emom no omu pa omu join iku no. Na omu ayese omu exercise pen bi omu be free ku ni. Difference kakra
for feature or cessation of membership.
Enti no obia enyi obia di. Metietie no so mpanifo bebre no mo fo say they should have given them fair hearing then hearing. Asembia mayo nana yawo asembia ni ho aba. Obi independent member of a certain association and no say onya ibi. Opesa nka odi asembi to gba. Ema obi bobo ho ansa na taking the decision anka obe petition ne ha no de beto krata so ana so bebo obi amane yesi ho nkunya yesi ewie na anya ne da waja ho we di asembia meda apono so obi ahunu asiesie as far as I know in terms say omu ana sabio omu say omu ntimi enjoy ni ko ni bi ma omu free mu openi Alan enefi ase ono so the basis for first ne withdrawal from the competition intimidation nema bi na tie animdefo pa na se omu a amanyose mu ma bin mu a na ye part of every competition we fidie isu ya me de me ka akra se Kofi Kinata o se sabio on da form no da form pa nka soja fo na wall guard bibia ni ho a opportunity competition a wo be fan fo until those heckles kakra na ba no were good enough for Chief Alan to resign ono de ndi o kan ni bedwa mo bia hu se wa twe ne ho afrim or train him free after some time and the resignation but original resignation this one so they form a movement and as a political party anya hwe kra no obonka ye kakra emobi ehun say bebia ne kwan so onam nie empanifo 9 ye de senkenye party edisa communicate we betu dwa anka I say duabroni I say me wo ha meni ha ohinta du achi I say motro mojo. That is how I see it, and it was good for the political party to come and clear the airwaves like this. And yes, Anka Ushia na no hininto Anka my friend say member of the party and a member of the Afro movement because onuntu na numunka say weja ya na say wo ha oni ha and no be hu no she yellow adebechi no she white ha enye yellow no fan say ye MPP ana say ye den nti ye better say nipa no a omuka MPP ho mu ni MPP kono ese general secretary mpanifo o party me ye ni clear na honorable kwam na dan kan hia nipa no a watimi na bokukwa mu MPP nsem ho nkomo ehun say we ka ho na honorable fufuro hia no a wo hu nkomo no ne bebo nya say akayo bi abawo they can still meet me your penny na nakumia will meet Yababia Samwa, the two communication experts, and they can discuss something communication, but they may not have to discuss party matter because Nipano clearly were forfeiting the membership. I think that is what Nyeko Sunina represents. Nyamia Nimuni, ye won Crawford in 2020. A woman say a choir party if I see any primary said disqualifying Crawford near day a contribute to skirt and blouse dear. But ye will be no so no more. They behaved like sa nipa nan na omuka party no no munka party no enti nanka it would have been very good for the party to have actually named them so that obi no only sa nipa na bon komo wa hu komo kra na ne bebo. There were a lot of people including MMDCs including affected MPs bi no mo a okwan a fa so ye tu na anya ne de candidate bia say politics grow here more. They became more of sellouts omu party esen nia omu de ye de bo omu party ho ban because na chairman timini ni hia ka kokoamu nsem enso ofiri ho no de wokọ enti wey I think that the significance is that one saafo enan yi bonkomo abehu nkomo ani umbebo oye NPP ni na hia nkofo yi a obetimi abonkomo generally but onka ebi akokoamu semu ana bibi emfa nkyere saafo we mu because sabio omu enshada enka ho sa na sa motromojo sa antagonism abro na ebayie no egusua ekoso me sure say me nim the level at which sa November 4th die egusua eko but me de matete bi adwuma ye atete bi say people have decided say where bia o MP we ye campaign tia candidate 1 two major candidates especially onso sa wo be MP ebehu nia onso ye be yewo aden na we wo ho no anya campaign man ye nyina ye ntimi nkodi fa akro na yawo enti omunsua somsom be politics in that they should learn and learn very useful lessons from everything that happens ankoye kufuo na sekoye na danko kufuo adwa eye one of more elephant members ankoye na koye bia ugina so kase enunti wonso obe panisha subtle what betray o party obi a untimi pohwe nani mu nto aba ma no o subtle o cosket and blouse no yes no political party asem we si wo CPP si wo MPP si wo NDC na etwa so because me dem hu se be ya mete na etwa so party nyanwu ya I am hinting them say baby wo no mo a o movie from presidential no e the same abroni be ye na wura parliamentary nim Emma the target is that ukoye campaign ma we enti you see e be kirewo obi so we koye campaign ma we they don't understand say in politics at any time obia can have the liberty to belong to somewhere enti party mpanifo mu adwumaye na nya sa na a show of parliamentary ya to aba na wie say me so parliamentary no wonso be time o punish me enti we a wan so koye campaign wo ye campaign mbo na nka nipa na etina sidin a on punish o back a anka nya hwe but on so back with opposition e cha be punish o. I know sometimes we have evidence of party for omutimi motorbikes e cha maybe so opposition MP so say also Jefa Koyo campaign no sa na okoya na obai inti in subtle be punish now we are punish we we dey kwa na susurampa agro we say now we are say your party will come crashing down inti omuso mbe party no be amanyosem dia omunsua ni ye no munya ni ye. If you are not for me, then you are not with me. They should know those who are for them and work with them. You say your penyaje kum the taika na sem keterese na yesin dodo ewura. Enti also be party adwuma na so feel say bia bibi ha unto be jayako party B na party C. Be bold, do it. Na so be wom so dia ne oye den a bibi beti obi o when two people are going for competition, both of them can't win. One will win or win here. Be humble enough to work with the person in the interest of the party you claim to be a member of. Them say nyame hu MPP mu ni say omunyante sa ade na se. Enti omu de atwa parliamentary penifo ahwe anka ho asem na ye me be punish wo na kwata we chinti afi enso ye be punish na se no ko unattended to na ne omurura the main election nim na we say okay fine say me nso me MP ba mo punish no nti we win awie no mo punish na we dia enso be ho nia ye dum be kwa they will lose more seats than they have lost. The presidential candidate will not do better if a form for no chichemu me kwanda musa dia na say politics no munti ase. They should study politics over and over again. Mun call refresher courses. Ade party executives nko me name how many times they orient them workshop B D&D B na mama nim the phone no bekasa. Politics is a whole institution no. Enti anya me MPP ni dan kwa buzi adombo D&D come and study the politics. Study the politics. Wow, study the politics, sir. Emotional intelligence, the party people must know so that Uncle Mafa, Uncle SN, Uncle Mafa dia, and any academy barbro. I see clearly say free the level of me party member view represents ya bend the level of abroni be ya koyese anya media enye me so me kuetia me ye menetia mokutia we kutia the overall effect no dey obvious. You will lose the seats like you lost in 2020 and more and careful and now they can affect the chances of more flag bearer. And that is the point I want to make in relation to sa nipa nine whole story no me extend there kase and yes nipa nine kwasa nipa nine no a signal to the party say there are people like that down there. And yes, Uncle you be ready, and I am clear on all of them. But Safo Nankasa should orient them their minds through ABA workshops and our training be a part in the best share their mom. No more who say Sebi campaign ria a yankabum netwaso. Sebi wunipe nyana ABA notch na winipenya. Nanya say minipa na nya de anya menso the next opportunity menso be partnership. Mokoso partnership ho sa then you are not making politics beautiful. I don't know why they don't know this. Mate,
asana mako honorable Kwame so no two quick ones. Honorable AC in team of Finso North MP or phrases here. I'll say ABA or facts and I say also because Finso North has never been a stronghold of the NPP. Time be omo bre ansana omo ewini ewo enti Finso North no enye enka strongholds na ewo Ashanti region no huntibia. Just also
yeah.
Also, I figure
yeah. I'm talking. Okay.
I pay so said now Finso North has never been a stronghold of the MPP. MPP since the formation of that constituency struggled to retain the seat. It has never been part of the strongholds. Maybe just for
maybe
the reflection of your notes.
Certain member of parliament does it.
Yeah.
Professor campaign or
campaign.
Yeah, campaign. Yeah, campaign.
You didn't get it, but it was virtually promoting
an alternative
exactly
to the incumbent.
No,
or a minister.
No, me intervention. Professor, I'm member of parliament.
Maybe because me senior name I minister Madam for. I was quiet.
Oh, no problem.
And I thought that no, this one the member of parliament
is more of a campaign than.
Oh yes, I know budget.
Nana me make
Finso North for a settler, one of the settler community.
Yeah.
Anyway,
maybe you never refresh your notes.
We even party on the back. That's the point.
Exactly.
The note is that your friend is saying 2016 compared to 2020, the votes went down. That's what I'm saying. And I say in my projections, so my year it may dip further down.
Okay.
From 54%, 53.9%, almost 54%, it came down to 53%, 52.8%. And unfortunately also, the NDC appears to be increasing from 45% to 46%, whereas MPP DNA from in that constituency, the NDC appears to be going. That is just the point I wanted to know.
Okay,
but agreed.
Honorable AC in team's intervention is that
strongholds
has never been a stronghold.
That one is a fact.
Sure.
And there was 17 other constituencies are Enka strongholds in the Ashanti region. Yeah.
Honorable Governor done well. Retaining that seat.
Yeah.
If you're going Abba.
The only card now on radio and a bit. menchi osongo kura na menchi a wetefo empem nkan manto mufu na menchi a ai oman mabo na ahemfo ai na number 4 to na kantamanto amono a otodudu biako na anape text message oba nche hwan bia do de mo bonizi wa be aso de wa ma tin kan man aje Bombay anape be ma she bia me cho uncle omani ya afio na me ma afio mo brodo mo bompa de oncha in the days ahead ya adako ba me supplies
minister I am
supplies
wa zubo support mo kakra
no am supplies ko
ai na be masami ya no mizam kaka yo na bozo abuma baso
nejo me metawachi ara
I was solid brother
metawachi meda ai ubuke mami nimu e ba san monhwe ai baomia na monhwe ai the gang of the four butterfly men and a manfa a
forward
butterfly men
Brilliant. They're brilliant.
Neji manfa move budget nana ya to abewie ma ya cross Accra Sports Stadium ma man paying the franca or the share Alaji Dr. Baumia Nansa Dama Patin Akayan Castle DC Quimizinachi Mamma Miro Kakra Kakrebi. As I am convinced that the MPP is the best option for the progress and prosperity of the Ghanaian people. But Moya Medeni, as my own core values. And I've said that I want to hear others say this of themselves. My brother met said that Binomo so walk and then wants one core values in it. Nay, on your core values are Alaji, Ghana for yenyim. What's my own core values? Integrity. And after 7 solid years as vice president, 7. At Sankabia and Premo ho baby, the baby bottom therefore from vice president. Obi oti da na wode o man ne japade de hyansa. Obi oti da na wode o man ne kanko de hyansa. Obo ho ban ye na ne yesu. My own core values: integrity, honesty, discipline, hard work, and inclusivity. I want to hear others. Let others also say what their core values are. The pyramid today, Binom Subaka, the Hill some core values in it.
Tell Kwame now I'll be back soon. In fact, this is very, very soon. Baku Junior.
Mubombe. And that's the mama, da papa. Wow, I very soon is not next week.
Soon.
Nana the men nana brabo the men nusu no de di son kukra manche oye obi a ofi ofra na yabon kingdom correct as a meche nurayin nayiri
Dagban.
Onu ye
Mampurugu nurayin nayiri. Nso nambadembo niso a oye ode kire henanum a wowo etifi make out northern 5 northern regions for a certain special character of honesty, integrity. In fact, so first in Nigeria probi pa na do go da shaden sa na nche ho ne yesi shawonsa
that's true.
It is their trait. Na bandende bi me bo pepe ma wa sen kra wa sen no na ahemfo I call them the owners of those fiefdoms, kingdoms. Wa kwa kasa ho a ekura ye kan on ya kwantempon on ya da ye kan ofi main line akwa kasa na ndeda ma wa bono hen konu kolewura, the chief of unity. Gonja on him pong no de dam egwe adama baumia na baumia jina do akade oya japa palace ya japa when we were in primary school. I tell you, if I drawing inside na the pictures no bohona wa unda yes it would yes japa ndewura japa na hwe palace. We learned a lot. Palace yada wesi wa nancha a member or a citizen of that kingdom. Where the MP wa by your vice president. Wa sansu wa your president. The palace is in ruins. The palace. And there was no one about the Guabada. In the Guababun. I am Pias 12 solid years. Then the minister, deputy minister, by your vice president, I your president. Then you are grandpa, by your president, oh no, you know where I can number. Sika, the Misko Bogu to me. So I say, Mika, na mohin upon the palace. The palace is in ruins. Na Nihin Kakaba Washan or Hilka Kerben and the way you are today. Na name yemi adash me e ma so ntentama mamam fra mamfam palace ya oya the symbol of the authority of Ndewura Japa, the overlord of the Gonja kingdom. Mreba ntentama me besiesie baomia ye bonsem mo ye bonsem
then you know all the guans come from that area
ye bonsem mo baomia ye bonsem mo to be recognized by Ndewura Japa and for you to reciprocate in this way. Fantastic. No. Me yo ba me na side o. Me da wo de yeah, me ko hwe. Me yo ba me na side. Nana eko. Ne kasa ni ma. O say we stand here today in celebration. But the real work starts now. And I have no intention of slowing down. I'll get right back to work. Sit down with Ghanaians from all walks of life, from civil society and student organizations to young professionals, stakeholders in the business community, and religious leadership. The position I seek needs, the president, that position he seeks needs to be earned. And see, it was just 4th November. No shadow boy. Somebody indeed got elected way back on 13th May 2023. 13th May. The right to get elected. 6 or so months down the line. You see about how he started it. Mpemfa, what matter? President Kufuor Nangasano boss. Party Mpemfu, he had to go to all of them. And some local regions. On your party Mpemfu did a Damina Kakasa. Or Krasofu Mpemfu, or Kroshek, Sarabutu, or Kramahin. I say, I'm not slowing down. Nana Owena, or Akutum for Akadanase. But so with him, in Shira, Madam, Mary or Damaba. And he went to President Kufuor, wako President Kufuor twice. Akada nase. Nechi, oda Kokrokoo.
Ayi mpo ye no.
Mo yire tra wa.
He was with us at the funeral.
Bawumia is now and the future. Others are the past. Say Ghana nipa, in fact, the greatest harm you can do to yourself is to go to the ballot box and cast your ballot for those who are the past. The greatest harm any Ghanaian can do to themselves is to, on the 7th of December 2024, queue and go to the poll and cast their ballot for those who are the past. Na dami zame na hwe anamu orutu. O say baby wo fa na ya chichire firi ho say na yesan emu me chire pemfa okro ho na adu nyina owie wasaruko na onye ndama no njan ho. Also, this position needs to be earned. He's now going to meet with student organizations, and clearly, as soon as he was elected, you had religious leadership. Religious leadership go to the Jubilee House to meet with him and to commit him to God's own hands. Now, it is clear that yes, I don't turn to the budget. Much or my hinibi, Buntu Hunda, so your mahina, or Hinda, or Western region. Wakade. Oh, yeah, President Nisikan tell me, I want you. Nana, Idika. One todo Nokwara. Mat's presiding. Is it the president of the Catholic Bishop? Yes. I think last week or so. No, so reiterated the same point. The man paying, what he can tell me, I want you. Yes. But Mr. President of Catholic Bishop Conference, Mr. Ohin, another man war at my academy. It is so because the president had to make a choice to protect and to save lives. So one can say that's there. Second term and Huchaba, then indeed it is a tacit recognition. The first term of Bujuma, Mendama Kroye, and I'll tell you again. Says the second term and Huchaba. And what it to Trodo there or man paying Juma and Mokroye were the first term. It is even for that reason that the Ghanaian people went to the polls and re-elected him. Yes. It's a you the second time and which about Nana the president of Cali Bishop Bishop Conference. The question you need to pose yourself be so good no banda no abandam because a man paying your money na him kade. He has an option to make. The option will be to protect and save Ghanaian lives, precious lives. It was not going to be the case where those lives were going to be saved and protected at no cost. Onune saso nebo pray me yebo pray. Nanso okan sedo o hye bo de ekura wo fado mesika sam o sanjana na do nze wonyim na wa hyehyɛ ahokyerɛ anto nkrakra nanso no kwa no da hɔ a yɛnka the comparing our situation today, the macro, the micro, comparing them as we have today to last year 2022, to even the last part of 2021, they are not the same. Some improvements have registered. Now, maybe when toa usana me premu we wo oya gang of
Otamazu.
Enyo me banto me we
Bonatel.
Nana ma ofana ai sika krafu ofurata odutugwan ni teta be mind there. President Kufuor met an economy that was heavily indebted, and what happened was that he needed to only declare. In fact, he acknowledged that we were sick and we needed medical attention. And all that was required. Only the back jatum, no jitum. And now, what the Hesika, a clear, the Necasda, what the few here. We met the same situation. Another, on my pain, a kufado. No, so, a kai, or Sunday, ye juma, ye disika, and ye no juma. Baya, I think, near Titifia, ye jacotia, Nina, it all added to it. Na on na offer do na am finishing poto ye bibia na ebotum ya mechanical kakra Mr. Poto wa gaza ye share adwuma ase ne wo kobo
na enya na wo kasa senya wa na nga wo kasa nga obi a hu hwe
nyonya but because me chema ye it intimidate mo me ye Mr. Poto na ma so ba 10 minutes akra onuri Mr. Poto wa down me ite enyo ba de payin kasa kwame o na ka kasa ma o do ye mam enti nana ma when see what Ekufu na be doing there unlike Kufu a yenya oya bilateral partners what this can check in this one we ourselves we had to redesign oya indebtedness level na ban other thing only the DDEP na you go through ma yamenche wa shisha musesiara yenya some fiscal space say finance minister says your fiscal space in Etumaba up to about 64% of GDP. Chade, say ya kodo mayayan ya kuyema ya boko kudu point bia. It is the government will have the necessary fiscal space. Stability na ya shwen yan sabaka mechi ya shase echi ye grow. When you have the growth on the chi ejuma reba ma nikeke kahu eyija odo benyina, and we are not far from getting to that point. We are not far. It's your best said that Ghana. You able to be because the president had to make that very, very unavoidable choice. The choice of protecting lives, saving lives. That is what has brought us. And finally, on this, Nana, this is no news. It's no news. See, I can see how a former general secretary, and it is amazing. Very, very amazing.
That
a former general secretary of a party. That the picture out there is this. That if I was one who could be easily swept off my feet by anything, if I Kwame Duncan, I were the one that could be swept off, former general secretary, the engine of the party. You ask yourself there, where were his allegiances? In fact, as he sat in the engine room, he understood the values, the core values. He understood the ideologies of the party, because those are the things that should consume a general secretary, somebody to become the general secretary and to occupy the engine room. That a general secretary, a member of the party, all his adult life, one time, 4 years or so as ambassador on the government of this party, and then another almost 4 years as minister of trade, and then in the period of opposition 8 years, you put yourself up twice to contest to lead this party. And then we come into office 6 years and a quarter as minister. The very best part of your adult life, it's all been this party. To the extent that the latest point was that you were contesting to lead this same party. What happened was that you put yourself up, you are not successful. Okay? You are not successful. That forms the basis now to see that this is not even the party that can give Ghana what Ghana wants. Amazing. Close to 30 years or so, part of this party, serving at the very highest level, very, very highest level, 30 years or so, you must have had some conviction to believe that this is the party that indeed na se ofima so ofima a general secretary decides to follow him, and your point was that, and those the three of them in addition, Bwadna Samoa one time. Mary,
I have overstayed my welcome.
Yes, don't worry, Messi form. That your point was that Kabila. Their point was that presidential what wama wafene Alan. Nemum in their various I mean, we did not need to get to this point straight away. That they had that conviction that the man to change the destiny of this country was Alan. They should not have waited for the party even to, because that was unnecessary. Because if you had that conviction straight away, you couldn't put your one leg front and then one back. For me, this is no news. It is an automatic thing.
Well,
which they themselves
staying here beyond 11 is news for me. Self-inflicted but electricity campaign of Ghana see fan to omanfo amo achimota taifa afi achimota brewery company limited, Instar Industries, ICAM, Asene household, Neoplan, Tantra Hills, Dome Abufu, Apenkwa, Ni Boy Town, Chantan, any Kokrokoo estate se monkania na eduma no pay enwumre no num ena omobeso ede amamo. Afi National Lottery Authority say yemfan tudwa licensing of private lotto operators and collaborators for the 2023 licensing year. Na mo ayebebubo mudin we mo any private lotto operators are almost ever good standing for the 2023 licensing year. Zenbas Construction Limited, Alpha Lotto Limited, Randy Lottery Limited, From Home Company Limited, Afi Zagdao Company Limited, and Zagdao Company Limited, Lotto and Lotteries Limited, Afi Glovita Lottery Limited, Mewakakra Yebedie Inti Limited, Afi Accurate Giant Limited, Sadako Hope Lottery Ghana, and Wulaki Ghana Limited. Some penifo mabubo companies edin monamuye private lottery operators are more good standing for the 2023 year. NLA and this anchor boy eba ebusafa ha na yedemusie. E from na ya kesu betimi afreme the card na Kofi Kumberson the royal baby ene mo ba betra kopim se premo ebeto. Me the radio asum ye jamu nyina makrabo.
Peace FM. Calling all of daddy